All right. Hey, YouTube, it's Brick Smith, and welcome to the show. I forget it's called Lego Masters. Post-show spoilers. Apparently, half of America hasn't seen the show yet, but I watched it. I got to go to bed soon, so I figured I could talk about it. Yeah, I really. So let's go and pop off. We'll see what we got. Kenville said something. Ken, MJ. Oh my goodness, everybody. Bubba. So far, so good. Ken's talking about how. Yep, and then I apologize. And then Bricks O'Brien's here. Dude, Jude's here. Winter Bricks here. Mwah. The puppy is. Oh, you want me to carry hold the puppy? Holding the puppy, everybody. The puppy was not on the show. The puppy was not impressed with the show. Anyway, got some invites out. Just, when you guys can get in here, that'd be great. I'd like to talk to other people about it for them to get in the show. Hey, Chris. What? I got you. Here we go. Blaze. Chris says, "What about the ponytail mohawk dress dude?" And I was like, "Exactly." Now, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Yep. It is what we expected from Fox. The wife and I agreed on that one, without going into much detail right off the bat.
I think some of it's fake.
Well,
no way did Boone's Coaster not work when they needed it to, when it did every other time they were showing it.
I don't know. It could happen.
And because, look, the guys that won, cool, you made a Ferris wheel that Lego already made. So literally you just copied what they had. Everyone else had something original.
But you heard Jamie say that they used the yellow elements, which he had to know math to get it to work right. My assumption, my wife didn't notice either.
There's home address.
Oh yeah,
totally. He sent me a message. He's like, "How did I not notice that dude's wearing a dress?" I'm like,
"He was totally wearing a dress."
It's all good.
The dress Hoosier, welcome, buddy. Still 4 more slots, but me and Brittany and Jason will talk. Do we want me to hold the dog the whole time? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, that's not good.
Yeah, they didn't show, the 2 big-haired ladies. They didn't show what they had motorized and what they made move for theirs.
Hey, Jacob. They had a rocket ship. Listen, folks, you got an invite. Rigger Bricks. Good Lord. What's up?
And there's no way that they we wasted half our time doing something, and then in half the time you still came up with an idea and got it all accomplished. And
those the big haired lady.
It's reality TV again. It's not real.
You, Joseph.
Hey, Jabbo's here too. That's crazy.
What up, Rick?
My God.
Team Karen.
Team Karen.
That's what I told MJ. I was like, they look like somebody that would want to talk to the manager.
Totes. I can see that. But I'm not defending them, but I do believe that with as simplistic as their builds were, Team Karen, we're talking hashtag Team Karen, everybody. So their ships were simplistic. I mean, the bridge over the water was super easy. The rocket ship was wonkified and it was spinning. That's why Brick Vibe, welcome. That's why.
Having said that, every single one of those people built something better than I can build. So
ding, 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 ding.
I'm not talking crap. I'm just saying things look like they should have went a different direction.
And I'm gonna they might Rick's just said that he'd rather seen more of Iceberg and BX's, and Brittany had a thought.
Me too.
Had a thought about that.
Well, because we watched MasterChef also on Fox, and I feel like there was another show that we compared it to, but I don't remember. But they tend to, earlier in the season, they focus on the people who leave earlier, and the people who are in the season longer, they don't really show very much at the beginning. So I'm hoping that's what's going on now, and why we didn't see Iceberg and BX very much is because they're going to make it a while so they can focus on them later when there's less people there.
I'm super jealous of that monorail.
Oh yeah, and
the Lamborghini.
Okay. Bricks for Chris in the house. Welcome.
What's up, Chris?
Thanks for having me.
Long time listener, first time caller. Glad to see you. Oh, our numbers dropped when you showed up, bro.
He's not
I
watching.
believe it.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved all the animations when they showed it. That was cool.
That made my day. Yeah. Hey, Hooch, welcome.
What's going on?
Did you guys, Chris, Hoosier, what'd y'all think of the show?
I still can't get over the ponytail mohawk, dude.
That's awesome.
It's absolutely killing me.
I want to comment on something Blaze said earlier
Go ahead.
about Boone's roller coaster. When you're messing with power functions, man, anything can happen. I ran 2 trains on the same Bluetooth system in Alabama all weekend. Didn't have no trouble. I take it to Louisville over the weekend. It wouldn't run at all.
Yeah, but you're Hoosier, and we're talking about Boone.
No,
That's true. But like, I just knew it when they're like,
hi, Howie.
all right, here we go. We're gonna show. He's like,
Howie.
it's gonna work or whatever. I'm like, it's not gonna work. Like I called it. I'm like, that's.
But honestly, if you noticed how much their table was moving as they were rolling it to the final build area,
They may have broke something. That's true.
yeah, it was wiggling quite a bit.
Huh.
What was your all's favorite?
I'm extremely biased.
All right, he's gonna be partial. Like I think we are both
Yeah.
gonna be partial, so it's gonna not.
Yeah, iceberg and yeah, they use lights. They even mentioned you use lights.
They covered the whole thing in tan to make it look like it was sand, so they themed out the whole thing, and that was what I was impressed by the most.
Very good, that one too.
Yeah, I agree with what Brittany said. Normally, if you get shafted on some airtime, you're getting plenty of airtime later in the show.
Yep.
So that's what my wife said. She watched it and she's like, "What? That's it?" I was like, "We're gonna see plenty more, I'm sure."
I hope so. Oh, hey, special shout out to Brick Trains. Thanks for the shirt, buddy. Also, Bama Bricks was just in the chat. He said, "What's going on?" You guys go subscribe to him. You guys, don't make me mess this up. That's Rob from Bama. That's Rob with the big trans orange roller coaster. So go subscribe to him.
Yeah.
He needs all the Lego love. And Howie said, what Brick for Chris said.
Griffin said he wants Lego love.
Oh, okay.
Meow.
No, that's
You wouldn't tell me who your best was. Who did you think should have went home?
Oh,
Ponytail.
it was
Ponytail mohawk dress.
Hang on a second.
and or big hair.
Yeah.
Team
Big
Karen
hair.
was garbage. Yeah.
Because even though like the
Yeah, but they
bumper cars broke or whatever, it's still the build was better.
And it moved.
And it did work for a little bit, and the build itself was just better, even without the motorization. Or is
But
that, I feel like I said that wrong.
I look at it, it's a team build. They wasn't a team in the beginning, and then they halfway through they come to their senses and then out. The ponytail dude never did.
No, he didn't.
I'm also I've seen his stagnant art Lego art, which is what he does. That stuff's impressive. But when he said I've never used a motor before, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but and also like
Guess what? Neither have I. I don't have any power functions, anything.
like those two got thrown together. They weren't a team. They don't know each other. So for like that, I'm going to give them a little bit more leeway because they're not a team. They were thrown together, just for the purpose of the show. So,
Yeah, but I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter if you don't have power functions or not. You're a team. You're struggling. You go over there and try to help them out.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take some time for them to get adjusted to each other.
Hey Nick, welcome to the panel.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
We're all on a consensus in this pretty much in this big about the losers. What do you say?
Yeah, I think Team Karen needs to go because first of all, they're annoying, but
Yeah.
How you really feel?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Can I say this? And
Sure.
I'm like jumping on this. Hey, Chad, jumping on this bandwagon about the hate on the big haired lady. She does this every time somebody talks to her.
Yep. Yep.
You know,
Hey, what about Iceberg calling Boone a show off?
oh, it's good stuff. I love it. Yeah,
Hey, you guys, Julian, if you get picked to go to the show, let me know. I've got a bunch of gold bricks. I can ship them to you, so you can just kind of sneak them in.
Hey, Jude.
Hey, Jude. Apparently, the consensus in the chat is that anytime power functions, they agree with Hoosier. Anytime power functions are involved, it could go awry.
Yeah, but why wouldn't they look at the floor to see if there were any pieces before they started moving their cart over?
Yeah. You talking about Boone and them?
Yeah, Boone.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the case because again, like I said, admitted earlier, I've never messed with power functions, but I'm like, it's funny that it works every single time.
I imagine.
Well, then
when
there's
you're
the power of editing.
Yeah, there's that too.
Power of editing. Yeah, you're right. It may not have worked for that one time because yeah. Oh, we tell you, the lighting on the iceberg's Sphinx was good.
Yeah.
I like
That whole thing. Well, and I'm biased because they used the Egyptian theme too, and I kind of dig that. So
you did what now?
I said I'm biased because I like Egyptian theme stuff.
Yeah.
So
Ladies and gentlemen, let me get Brick Hive.
What's up, Brick Hive?
You can definitely tell the difference of the building levels of the people that are on there.
Yeah.
Now, I was kind of impressed a little bit with the cosplayers because I gave them a bunch of crap for even being on the show, but
they turned it out.
It was pretty.
Yeah, I was talking to Brittany about that. The second that ferry started spinning, I looked at Brittany. I said, "That's your favorite thing on the show, isn't it?"
But no, I mean that theme was definitely my favorite because fairies.
Yeah,
that's like
right.
I do gotta say, I didn't like when she's like, "Well, there's not a lot of women in the Lego community."
Yeah, exactly.
I missed that.
Right. No, that's I said something about
Oh,
it. That's
okay.
I was
Brittany,
like,
D, April. I mean, this
Yeah,
can go
me
on
and
and on.
Jigglypuff looked at each other and we were like, "Are we kidding here?" They have a whole scene. The
but
friends.
I will say, look to your left, look to your right, and 1 out of 7. This is what they were talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, we know quite a few, but
maybe that's just not out there
Right.
the way that we put ourselves out there.
yeah.
Yeah, April's probably over on Twitch right now streaming, so it's all
Nice. So, not to push this on any further, but there's a bunch of questions in the chat about who should have won today's show.
I thought they picked the right people.
Oh yeah, they picked the right one.
I mean, honestly though, if Boone's if theirs didn't stop, I think that would have been the winner.
Nah, I still
I don't agree.
I was more impressed with the way Boone's was, even if it would have worked. I liked the idea that it raised it up and dropped the coaster off.
I mean, the technicality of it was impressive.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just think that they had a lot more going for them in the one that actually.
And
won.
I also
I mean, it
liked-
was amazing, no doubt, though.
I like
I
their
agree.
mountain thing they had. If their roller coaster had worked, that would have been okay too.
And I got to tell you, the married couple, that they surprised me, man. I was telling my wife, I was like, man, I was like, they're not looking too good because they started late. But dude,
I
that was crazy.
I follow him on Instagram and have for many months.
But he doesn't follow you back.
No, I don't care about. I'm not saying that. No, I don't care about that part. But he's got solid work.
Yeah, Mr. Hinkle, we were talking about the competitors at Brick Fair this year, and he said that if he had to pick like a dark horse to win it, it would be the husband and wife combo because he's a hell of a builder.
Mm-hmm. There's an interesting point by MJ. Go ahead and read that off.
My only complaint with the gold brick guys is it was basically alien conquest, not just the figs, but the story.
Yeah.
And Howie, to answer your question, approximately 15 minutes. That's what I think.
Yeah. And I tell you, I don't know. I lost where I was track. Okay. I just fell off the train.
I'm like, can I just have the monorail? That's all I want.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Felt for the entire 15 hours, or do you think that they have to institute like a break in there?
I sure as hell wish Iceberg was here.
I assume it's split up over at least 2 days, maybe 3.
I want to say that from what I gathered from Iceberg on Hauling and Balling, it's the whole day.
Really?
It's all straight 15 hours. Also, I want to make a note about something. The child labor acting laws for America are very tight, and there are no kids on this on the American version. And I think
that's what I got kind of caught up on when they announced all the people that were on it, because we went pretty deep in the casting interviews, me and Jigglepuff, for the show.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, we didn't hear from them all of a sudden, and then they announced the people that were on the show, and there were no kids or T-balls.
No, they're not. I didn't see any youngsters.
So I'm like, if they would have known that from the beginning that they weren't going to have any kids or T-balls or whatever, then why would they keep interviewing this?
So yeah, something cool is Iceberg lives near me, and he was on our local news.
They might be Brick says I would have made a bring back monorail land.
See, that's got me curious that they would put that huge monorail track out
I was
and
thinking
not
that
give it
same
a
thing.
monorail.
Yeah, because I'm kind of wondering how if they're gonna tie stuff in, with the show,
Yeah, I was like, is there going to be a Lego Masters set with like each person's sig fig and
Oh wow,
build or something?
that's a really good idea.
It's kind of like the days of the He-Man. You put out an episode of He-Man, and boom, you had the toys on the shelf like in a couple weeks later.
Yeah, they do have a lot of potential to do something like that, and that's a really cool idea, though, Blaze. The sig figs.
You can have so it could be Iceberg and BX's figs, and then a little pyramid build to go with their thing or something.
No. No, ma'am.
Haley's in the green room.
No.
I can drive it.
Haley's in the green room. She says somebody needs Zoom. I can't do it. I can't have more.
6 is enough. 6 is enough.
Six is crazy.
Hey, Smith, put me in the green room and Haley come in.
Okay. Is she? Oh my God! She just dropped.
She
Dropped. Haley.
Haley. Better anyways.
That's fine.
Nobody puts Nick in the corner.
On Instagram with everybody's hands and their figs laying on top of their hands.
What?
They posted a picture on Instagram of everyone with their hands in, and then they have like sig figs on their hands. That's them.
Yeah.
And Iceberg's is not his standard sig fig.
Are we getting a 3.0 for Iceberg? He's going to get his own clam.
It's a police officer fig.
Yeah. I got his other two short prints. Suicide.
I only have one.
Yeah. I got a version. All right, Chris, she's back. I'm dropping you in.
All right, buddy.
All right, man. Thanks. And we're live. You're here, Haley.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. So
next week's gonna be hard to watch. At least the end of it.
why?
Taking hammers and baseball bats.
Oh, I didn't watch the previews. I don't want to know nothing. La spoilers. No, I'm kidding.
I never watch when they say next week on any show I'm watching. I refuse to watch those. I don't like watching them.
How about the ones where they're like coming up this season, and then they show you stuff from like every episode?
Yeah, and you're like, well, we know, and then it comes down to the next episode. It's down to 2 people. Oh, well, we saw them on a preview, so we know.
Saw him in the commercial, so I know he stays.
Yeah. And this show flipped and teased us with the monorail smack dab in the middle of the display.
That was a big, long monorail too, man.
And then there's like a little clip a little bit later of them talking about the monorail. I'm just like,
yeah, I can't.
For someone we can't even buy some of the shelves. Come on now.
How long has it been?
2004.
Wow.
Is it? No, don't. No.
Don't listen to him.
No, you gotta
Making
check
stuff
with
up.
Haley
Ask somebody who actually
for sure.
I mean, it's not like
It came out way before that.
No, the space one I think was 04.
we all already.
No, I thought that one was in the 80s.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because I happen to have
Yeah,
that one, and that was in the 80s.
Yep, mid-90s, says Brixar.
Okay, so
1990, says Chad.
Well,
right.
it's way long overdue. That's for sure.
I'm gonna leave it to the experts.
I mean,
that was a tease.
Oh, Mike
That was a tease.
all us late bloomers, we already won a monorail. That just didn't help none at all.
Hey, I also really enjoyed Will and Arnett too, man.
Honestly, that the worst part of the show, except for maybe Team Karen. We didn't. We weren't vibing with him.
No, I'm a Will Arnett fan, so I'm okay with all that.
You know.
Yeah, but who else could they get in there to keep up with all to have that host personalities? You know.
Benny. Benny could do it. The guy from Sunny, Always Sunny. I forget his name.
Oh, I've never seen him outside.
He might accidentally. Is it Charlie Day?
Yeah, Charlie Day. He will explode on scene.
He might drop too many bad words in there. Who knows?
I can live with it. What's up, Shy Time? Welcome. Oh, he's just talking to MJ. All right, cool.
Well, no, he said hi. Nobody else said hi to him.
My bad. I didn't see him. Bad eye.
You can see with all the chat of Monorail, in the chat here, how does Lego not see this and, bring it back up?
There you go, Haley.
I think he's too
Sexy.
No, I mean,
he has too many movies on. He's doing that horror world.
Too big, really.
I would love it. I would love it to have him.
I would love to because I freaking love him. I'm like Will Arnett, but
yeah.
Honestly, I think that's the thing with Charlie Day too. He's got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah,
like he does behind the scenes stuff for shows and things.
He's just trying to wash his freaking clothes, guys.
That's it. That's all he wants to do. Super Bowl.
Well, the Queen Whatever I Want to Be lady, she doesn't work for Fox, so I would have thought they probably would have.
Yeah, but she's hosting she hosts something with kids on it. Not a game show, but like
she's in a new movie too right now.
So
they might be bricks. Says Lego used the monorail as a marketing scheme to get us to watch the show.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Tiffany had
Jacob, we were gonna watch it anyway.
The new Kids Say the Darndest Things or something like that.
There you go, Terry Crews.
Terry Crews is going to be on an episode. Didn't you see him in the preview?
Yeah. Thanks, Lego Masters.
I was kind of surprised that I forgot her name. That's going to be on the next episode.
Mayim Bialik.
Because I know Terry Crews is a Lego fan. I've seen Instagram posts with him building stuff, but I didn't know she was or what the connection is.
Right,
you know who also is a
Amy Fairfowler, yeah. I didn't know
Jason Mewes.
She is a minifigure after all.
Oh yeah, the librarian.
Yep.
No, the Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory set.
Ah, right.
You're right. My bad. I know I'm an idiot.
Better.
I tried.
Yeah, Jason Mewes posted an Instagram post one day. He's like, "Hey, I'm getting ready to go live on Twitch playing this game or whatever." But in the background behind him was like tons of modulars and just Lego everywhere.
Who is this?
Jason Mewes.
News to the booth. All right.
Nice. Oh, also, one half of the guys from Rick and Morty. I forget which one, but he's a huge Lego fan.
David Beckham.
Yeah, that's his name. I was like, Posh Bison's husband.
Doesn't she have like she has a doctorate degree and something?
Yeah.
It's Snoogans.
Snoogans.
Trey Parker he's got Lego Star Wars stuff all over his office.
Jacob, you're not supposed to know about that. Jacob, no. Telling your dad.
Juicy Boochies.
Sorry.
Right. Did we talk about the wall of bricks back there?
We did not.
Everything.
Can I just say that set is beautiful?
It was beautiful.
Yeah. That minifigure wall is pretty awesome too.
Yeah.
Right? Like I was just looking at all the set design because I paused in and looking around, looking at all the lights and everything. And
that has to be the best pick a brick wall I've ever seen.
Hi, Deppy. How you doing, Deppy?
Right.
Yeah, right.
Boomered by brick car. I just got boomered by bricks.
Chris said it got lonely in the green room.
Oh, sorry, Chris.
Yeah, I posted on Instagram that like, hey, this show has almost as much Lego as Kevin Hinkle does.
I can get out of here, Chris, if you want to jump back in.
with a note to that, also social media. Brittany tweeted, and Lego Masters tweeted back at her.
Oh wow!
Really? Oh,
there you go.
Just Twitter, everybody.
So since you've got them on the hook now, ask them if they're bringing the monorail back.
Oh yeah,
Right? Yeah. Pull some strings for us, Brittany.
Every time you run across a Lego Masters post, put hashtag Monorail.
Bring back the monorail.
That's it.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
I liked when Crankshank, what's his name? Crookshank ran up with barrels, and he's like, "We can put these in the lazy river." I was like, "Yes, you can."
That's a great idea.
I love Iceberg in BX. I will say that I have a connection with those bearded fellas. It's just what it is.
Rick says I've been doing that, so I'm guessing he's been putting hashtag Monorail.
You got to tag Lego on every post and hashtag Monorail.
We just need to bombard Lego with the episode of The Simpsons about the monorail. Just send them links, send them DVDs. Get the hint, guys.
I think they picked the people they did for diversity, but I would really prefer to have picked more affluent Lego. Like, I see some stuff that people build, and I'm like, they could have got on the show. They're way better than some of the people that were on there. I'm not going to name names either way. I'm not talking about myself. Just know that. But
I know a person that was basically told he probably wasn't diverse enough to get on the show.
Yeah,
it's reality. When it comes down to it, it's reality TV. So the personalities and everything else.
Yeah. Personality and
personality is not going to work.
Yeah, they actually had to edit me out of the show.
What did he say?
My hair.
Did somebody say something?
He's trying to say something.
Oh, I thought Nick was talking. I forgot it was Sean. Hey, Sean.
Yeah, did y'all see Sean on the show? Did you?
No, I miss Sean. Sean there?
Yeah, I like them too. Actually, that's what I was saying. If their roller coaster had worked, I actually liked their idea and what they were going for.
Yeah, I just couldn't believe he was like, no, we don't need to listen to these guys.
Yeah, dude, I was totally digging the dad, man. He's cool. But yeah, I don't know why he didn't take that advice, man. I mean, that was. That guy's a Lego master. You know what I mean? Like a Lego designer.
Yeah.
If you're gonna take advice from anybody,
it's the guy that designed the roller coaster.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
The red part that the guy was using to build a fast roller coaster.
Yeah, and that guy inside, that guy was hurting so bad. He's like, "Oh, the roller coaster, you're not making it run."
It was so sad when their thing got stuck and didn't go all the way to the top. I was like, "Oh, man."
Well, Blaze is convinced that's conspiracy and that was camera editing.
Yeah, I don't know.
He doesn't believe that it broke right
there. Trying to do it on purpose to give that "oh no," and then it would go to the top. So
that would have been great.
A lot of they're using the new power functions because they all had their phones out to control all the functions. So
the only thing real on reality TV is those are really people. That's it. Nothing else is real.
Other people come.
Well, I hope those were real bricks, man.
No, it's all Mega Block.
They were lepping.
That's it. We should just make our own shows, the Leppin Masters. It's an exact copy of their show, but everything's just a little.
It was weird.
I'm really digging everybody's enthusiasm about the monorail. That's giving me faith, man.
I want, but you don't.
Yeah, Warren could be right.
Saying it for years and years.
Yeah, let's get Kevin in the room where they.
I know, but now that we've all seen that huge monorail.
Yeah.
Because people are going to be like, I want to buy that thing that's on the table. They never hope everyone go. You start sending people into the Lego stores over and over, start complaining. Like, why can't we buy that on the show? That thing right there.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
I'm definitely ready for episode 2. I'm dead set against destroying Lego, though. You guys know that.
Does anybody know how many episodes there are, or they're going to be?
I want to say Mel said 10, but I could be wrong. Chad said years and years.
Years and years.
Bringing it back for 20 years now.
So it should be interesting.
What's going on, Chad? I ain't seen Chad in a while.
Chad said just call up all the Lego stores and ask if they sell the monorail.
Oh, okay. So we got 10 episodes, looks like.
All right, there's 6 of us on the panel. We can all pick one in California.
You have all the ID, folks. Come on now. Stop calling us. We already told you no.
We want that
train thingy from.
we saw the train.
Bender, what's going on, man? He likes it. And then they jumped on me. Okay.
Hi, Brick Bender.
There you go. So yeah, so I'm gonna do this next week too, okay? Because apparently you guys lost your idea.
the wrap-up show.
No,
Yeah,
this is good because it's like we needed some type of. It's like we can't have a viewing party because we're all in different states, but it's like a good.
No, that's like an after
show.
Yeah.
Deppy said, so if no one was eliminated first round and there are 10 teams, that means 11 episodes plus this one today.
We don't know how many will be in the finale. I know there were 3 in
Australia.
Yeah, so
they won't do double elimination.
That's what I was thinking, Blaze.
You can't call that because they throw a monkey wrench in and eliminate 2 people on 1 week.
Yeah.
I wonder who's gonna win.
Or what if they mix the teams up? Like they get midway through and they're like, "All right, surprise, you guys! Now you're working
with big hair." No, not big hair.
And also, I'm to assume that you got to pick your partner.
No, not everybody.
Some did, some didn't.
Well, that's crazy. I wonder why some did and some didn't.
Iceberg said on Holland and Ballin.
I wonder if they like you didn't have anybody to pick either.
That you was in there and you was building things and they were watching you, and if you didn't click good as a team and they wanted you, well, they pulled you and somebody else and put you as a team.
Yep.
Interesting.
I heard of a guy who had a partner picked and they didn't want his partner and they said, but we need more girls, so find a girl. And then they interviewed them and they didn't make it. And I know for a fact that happened because I heard it secondhand.
Telling you, it's the reality TV, man. If you have it, you have it.
Yep.
But they still have to make the money at the end of it.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too, because I remember seeing some of the previews before we watched it tonight. Was it almost seemed like they were trying to get just a tiny little bit of drama in there? But I was wondering how that would work out.
It eventually is going to rear its ugly head. It's reality television. They have to do it. They don't have a choice.
Yeah, teams are weird buying each other.
Chad says, Julian, I have a wig, big boy.
Chad, I have missed you, buddy. Where have you been?
I know, Chad. We've missed you.
Chad was still recovering from Brick Fair.
Chad is officially my drinking buddy now.
Oh boy.
That's yeah.
What's going on, Donnie?
I worked in
Wait until the dude cries.
But yeah,
there was already dudes crying.
Murtom digging your icon, your avatar picture thing.
But you guys don't know, is Brick Hive is an undercover Star Wars Productions. It's Brick Hive Star Wars Productions.
The force is strong here, man.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, I was trolling the Facebook Marketplace earlier, and somebody in Kansas City is selling their entire Lego collection. They're getting out of it. He's only asking $70,000.
Oh,
was that it?
Yeah, that's it. Oh my God, it's a massive collection. It's like every big Star Wars set, the big Falcon, the Star Destroyer, like everything, all the modulars. He's had the collection appraised like a year ago, and it's a 6-figure collection.
Wow! And he's only asking 70 G's, huh?
70,000. Actually, he also said that he will entertain any serious offers.
Ah.
Hey, I got an offer for him. Go jump off a cliff. Let me get your collection. Hey.
And he's even going to get. It's all like in display cases and things, and looks nice. He's going to give you all that too. He's got a.
What?
I hear Rick and Morty.
I was gonna say, I hear Rick and Morty.
Not me.
I wonder how much Lego I could buy with 70 G's.
No, that's a lot.
Well, you can buy this room full that this guy's selling.
You can buy 5 monorails. And maybe 2 sets of power functions.
Reed says, I have a 6-figure collection. Well, I got more than that because I bought that one packet came with 30 figures.
Oh, hey.
That's probably a reasonable deal, Hoosier.
Yeah. Blaze, your top corner is glitching out. Your number's glitched.
Cool.
I was just making sure you know.
Yeah, let it do that. They don't matter.
Oh.
7.
I have a class. I was wondering that too, Jason. Like, you don't think everyone just knew how to build with power functions? You don't think they were all just pros at it? He said they have a class on the stuff before they build.
Especially Team Karen.
Didn't even see Bricksomniac said it'd be 20,000 to ship it all.
Bill Bricksar said he's got the pictures from the internet. It's not really his.
Random.
Yeah, aren't they all? Oh, who's going to win next week? And who's going to get the bottom?
I have a feeling that not the father and son, but the other one, the other two that were up. I really feel like they're not going to last.
Beard, ponytail, dress.
The dress wearing ponytail guys.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like they're really meshing very good. You know what I mean? And I can't see them lasting long in this complicated builds and stuff.
Yeah, especially with the teamwork part, because they weren't really teamworking it. And in that part, I was just like, what the crap, man? Your teammate needs help, and you both have to finish this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It carried over into the previews for next week, too. It showed them not getting along as a team.
Well, I guess they have to keep the drama
like, you stand Lego.
Probably my favorite line of all was, I don't think you understand Lego.
Yeah, Donnie. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say though, coolest reality show get up I've ever seen, man. Definitely my favorite.
I'm in love with the stuff. I honestly think they should give them like minor prizes as the show goes on and increase the pricing. You know,
and you know, I feel like even if I wasn't into Lego, I feel like I'd still really enjoy that show, man.
Oh sure, yeah, and that's the hook that Fox is wanting you to have. Just
it was very enjoyable, you know. I mean,
we love our reality shows. We've been watching them forever, but not the bull crap reality shows.
Oh yeah, no competition.
Survivor, Big Brother,
Master
Bachelorette.
We like to watch the one with Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah,
I love Gordon Ramsay.
It's the food, man.
You know, the
crazy. I like my scripted content to have a little more meat to it, so I don't watch any of the reality shows.
I was talking to somebody about Gordon Ramsay the other day because they were saying about how mean he is, and he's like that guy Simon from, you know. But I was like, but when you get a compliment from one of them guys, I was like, they mean it, dude. I was like, you know, you did good, man.
Right? Yeah, for sure. And he is mean, but then if you watch like MasterChef Junior with the kids,
yeah,
it's a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, man. He just he just takes cooking seriously, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that, Bam Bricks. He said they can give him a slave one poly bag. That's going to be a running joke forever.
If anybody has an extra one of those they don't want, I do want that.
You'll get one in your bag.
If I ever get that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go back to the monorail thing.
Oh yeah, sure.
Hold on.
All right, there, Julian. I just sent you the link to that listing.
You see Chris's comment. It says, did you see Mel light up like a Christmas tree when the Lamborghini pulled out?
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
I did too.
And then the money.
Didn't Lego or somebody leak something that they're going to do the big Technic Lamborghini?
Yep.
I did see that.
Yeah.
No, that was Lego released a teaser of it.
Well, I wonder if they're gonna drop like subtle hints throughout the show, like kind of like what we were talking about, you know?
Yeah.
Like if they have a yellow Lamborghini, so maybe they would do a set kind
So
of basic.
Jason, I've seen this guy on Facebook before, not selling his stuff, showing off his collection. I've seen his collection before.
He says that.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Sorry about it. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. Continue.
Oh wow, Howie brought up a nice comment. I would like to see Lego sales numbers tomorrow.
Oh,
that's a good. I'd
So-
be interested to see that too.
I also did a little experiment. You guys are going to probably love this one. I took a picture of that's not the right one. I took a
Oh yeah, don't show that one. Keep
I
going.
took
Keep
a
going.
picture of Iceberg's Instagram before we got started. And it is 2099.
Can't see that.
Oh yeah, I was
There we
telling
go.
my wife. I was like, man, I wonder how fast his subscriber count's gonna go up.
Bear with me real quick because I just tagged him in a post so I can get to it real fast. He has that.
42.
There it is. Thanks for
Stealing his thunder.
Thanks, Jay.
Gosh.
You are welcome.
So it's 21:42. So we picked up 43 in the last hour and 42 minutes.
Well, they didn't really say their names and really talk.
Yeah.
All the characters,
Yeah,
all the people didn't really talk about them. So
Did I miss something or like? Because it didn't seem like they were
introduce everybody, and even yeah,
the other two guys as well. I didn't see very much.
We talked about that earlier, whereas on reality shows on Fox
On Fox, at
specifically,
least, yeah.
the further you go, the less time you get at the beginning.
Yeah.
So that 10 seconds of Iceberg and BX was like, okay, good.
Yeah, so they'll be there longer.
Well, and also I do remember on Instagram seeing the like segment, intro with him and the other guy kind of introducing themselves before the show. Like it was like a totally separate, almost like a commercial, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just them two.
I got a question for all of you all.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to jump ahead. Who do you think the final two are and why?
Oh, I got that one. I know exactly who I think that's going to be. Well, I got the final three. I got the final three. It's going to be Iceberg and BX because they're my friends. It's going to be Boone and Craig Shank because they got beards.
Craig Shank.
I don't know what his name is.
Craig Shank.
He doesn't
Call
know.
him Mark.
Mark. That's Can I call him Mark Bricks?
Mark Bricks Productions.
And there you go. And it's going to be the two that won tonight. Those are going to be your top three.
And you only put Iceberg in there as the third one, right?
I'm gonna. I don't know because I know that BX has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
BX.
BX. What did I say?
No, I'm just saying, just BX.
Oh, Iceberg does okay. Iceberg knows who he is. It's fine.
So I think they gave it away on the very first commercial they put out.
Oh yeah.
They showed the teams. The only two teams that spoke were Boone and Iceberg.
Yeah.
Chris says the two girls will make it all the way to the end.
Are you
Well,
talking?
they gotta get use out of the cosplayer community.
Is it? Yeah, Amy Double D. She's. If you guys want to find out more about Amy Double D on Instagram, Iceberg had a 3D helmet printed from her. She printed a 3D helmet and sent it to Iceberg.
Heyo.
So her name is Amy Double D.
Yeah.
Double D.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what's out there selling Lego to your kids.
What's up,
Not
Josh?
good, wholesome family entertainment Amy Double D's.
That's it. Yeah. Josh Husenfeld's in the chat. Good to see you, Josh. God bless you for coming, brother. We've been missing you as well, and that epic beard. My friend at work goes, "How does his wife kiss him? How does he eat?"
You gotta show up more, Josh, because Julian's over here getting too proud of his scraggy beard.
My scraggle.
So you gotta come
my 5 o'clock shadow.
Show
Yeah, we could Wolfpack rules it. Mr. H could tag out Mark, or then he could tag out.
Does Chris have a hammer?
Who?
Does Chris have a hammer?
He should.
Take his hammer away right now. Right now, I got to hit him.
All right, hang on.
I was waiting for that.
Oh, I see why.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. I gotta go get the kids in bed.
Right now.
All right, brother.
Have a good night.
That cat's moving too fast, Haley. I can't find him. Sorry. Chris, you can come back in, or anyone else with a link. We'd love to hear your opinions, including. Wait a minute. There's 29 watching and only 12 likes. I am offended.
Sorry. I forgot.
Come on, get it.
Now.
I got you.
All right, God bless.
There's a like button on this damn thing.
There's also a dislike button, and you and me keep finding it.
You're supposed to smack it.
They're getting us, Hoosier. You better watch out.
Good night, Reed.
He's not sure what to now.
You know what?
He's not sure if he wants to pop back in now.
He's gonna get him live.
Really?
That's better, everybody. Thank you. Sorry, I'm such a jerk. Right, Brittany? Yeah.
You are. Huge jerk.
Yep, absolutely counts, Josh. But you need to be back on streams with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the part.
Brickstar said, "I'm going to hit the report button so more people know about this."
You
Strategy. That's strategic.
I mean, the name was I was catfishing for everyone who never heard about Lego before.
Where are you going?
Oh, I found Lego Masters. It's on YouTube.
Where are you going?
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. Too soon.
I found some Lego Masters on YouTube.
But
I want to know how I get a big gold box full of Lego.
I don't know. I heard you got to sacrifice somebody, but
Oh, I'm willing. Ooh, just let me give me their name.
Somniac says we need more of last night. What happened last night?
nope.
I was working. Is that?
Tuesday. We weren't.
Nope. Me and Jason were Monday, and thanks for showing up, Hoosier. We love you.
Hold on, there was a stream Monday?
There were 2 effing streams, and you got invites to both of them.
Dude, you have my phone number, text message.
Well, I mean, we do it every Monday.
Yeah, but you do that Twitch thing. I can't do the Twitch thing.
I was on YouTube. Where were you at?
It's the same as StreamYard if you join Hoosier.
Exactly. No, it doesn't affect you one bit. You just join my stream and you're there. It doesn't
Hoosier,
matter.
what if I told you were on Twitch right now?
I'm watching it on YouTube, so
Oh, well, you don't know where you're at.
just
I'm
give
really
me a hard
sorry.
time, damn it. Let it be.
Hey, look at there. Look what Bricksar said.
So was it only 3 people total?
It was Bricksar, it was Jang, and it was Just Too Good. Right here, brother. Right here.
Bow down to the king.
That's it. I'm just
Jabba
like
made it big time.
to us lowly peasants there, Bricksar. Thank you.
Next time, tell them 100 of your closest friends want the same box.
That's it.
Is that like
There, vlogs. Good to see you.
is that Jabbo's golden ticket for season 2?
Oh,
Dun.
I sure hope so. Oh man, don't let Jabbo be in there. Oh, and Jacob's 18.
Yes, he is. Very
It would
good.
be so much fun to watch them do it.
It
It
would.
might be Bricks would build a beautiful creation and Brickstar would break it.
Every bit of it. Down and nothing. That's
Oh,
good
man.
stuff.
He said we were required to use the hashtag, and that's all that shows up.
Oh, hey, this just occurred to me. Julian, you said you think the two guys that won tonight might make it to the end, but aren't they the two guys that knock over their tower on the commercial?
I'm okay with that.
That's when they cash in their brick.
Oh, there you go.
I like how he's misspelled bricks are. That's good too, Joseph.
Jacob.
I know what your name is.
Sure.
Oh, maybe I don't.
We would have gone ballistic. I know how I would have acted with the gold brick.
This is old reviews. Like he'd be reviewing something, and every one of his episodes, something would break off of one of them.
Yep.
Well, when
Try
he
to
pulled
scramble
out
to
the
put
gold
it back
brick,
together.
I didn't know they were going to use it for immunity. I thought it was literally going to be like a gold brick.
That was my first thought. I was like, oh, did they just give us an ounce gold brick like they did? That was Brick High. That was a gift that Lego gave out many years ago. Was a solid, I think it was a 1 ounce. I could be wrong, but it was a solid gold brick to like your 30-year or something employees.
How many of those are out
Yeah,
there?
that exists. They not many from. I want to say that Brickstar told me about it, but I could be lying.
He makes stuff up, so don't believe a word he says.
AR Vlog says, my first time watching y'all seem pretty chill.
Yeah, we try, man. We try. But thank you for coming. We really appreciate you being here.
Yeah, nice to meet you, JR Vlogs.
Supporting our community here, our little Lego wackadoos.
Lego wackadoos.
Wackadoos.
There you go, folks. Lego wackadoos.
Yeah. So,
Chris, I got my stuff back from Charlie today.
It must be nice to get your stuff back from people.
Oh, he surrendered the trains willingly.
I'll send yours out tomorrow, Chris.
there it is.
Oh,
There it is.
That's what you said last Friday. Is he talking about the gold brick?
Sorry.
He said, nice to meet you.
Yep. Saw it in a museum. I knew I saw it. I knew somebody had said something somewhere at some point.
somebody, somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Oh
If I'm on my phone, is there a way for me to see the chat?
Nope.
No.
I didn't think so.
Unfortunately not.
Don't worry, Chris. They're not talking about you.
Yeah, I know what it's all.
Not anymore.
All right. Okay. Anybody want to say anything before we get out of here? Because you know me, I got to go to bed and stuff.
Good night, everybody.
I know.
Team
Good night,
Iceberg.
everybody.
Night.
Team
Yes,
Iceberg.
yes.
Go Iceberg.
Team Iceberg.
Iceberg and BX.
EX bricks.
Mr. Transformers himself.
Oh yeah,
him too. Well, he's
His Thundercats temple that he built.
so mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish everybody the best, but I know.
Yeah.
I'm Iceberg is my number one.
That's it. Should have it no other way, sir.
Howie says monorail now.
There
Bring
you
back the monorail. Bring back the monorail.
Please bring back the
Ride in the
I
streets
honestly-
until we get what we want.
I think it's coming. Like, there's no way they're going to put out that big monorail layout and not give it to us.
See, and I just look at my city and I'm like, oh my
Weapon
gosh, that'd be
Masters
so
Marvel.
awesome.
They have to be using the new roller coaster track system.
I'm ready. Needs to happen. All right. Everybody, thanks for coming out and doing this with me. We'll see you next week at 10 o'clock sharp Eastern.
And probably like Sunday between now and then.
Oh, right. Sunday as well. Plus,
And then Monday will be GTA and
plus Saturday's Forever Sorting. And then Wednesday's the short sort.
And I mean, Hoosier streams a couple times a
There's-
week.
yeah.
Future does.
know.
Yeah. Hive does some things on early
Hive does
on Sunday
things.
morning.
Well,
Yeah.
we got building lab with Hoosier and Friends tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. All right. Are you guys still building that thing? Because I'm still waiting for somebody to send it to me.
Oh my gosh. shut up.
Yeah, we're still building the Batmobile.
Well, you're building it. Y'all, this is a
No, no,
6-month
no.
process on just you building this, right, Chris?
Shut up, Julian.
Yeah.
I like it where he's like, it's upside down. You get that part upside down. Who's just like, what? What?
All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow night on Hoosier
Night,
Channel.
everybody.
Good night.
Good night,
Remember,
Night.
gotta love those bricks. Thanks for coming.
Peace.
Peace.